Hello, I'm Joel Hargis with the Florida Aviation Network. We're here at Sun and Fun 2024. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day. This is the 50th anniversary show for Sun and Fun here in Lakeland, Florida. And we're out looking at new airplanes. And walking around, this one absolutely caught my eye. And here to tell us about it is
Kyle Schluter.
And Kyle, tell me about the airplane. What brand is it? What model are we looking at?
So this is a JMB aircraft VO3 with a 916 engine. It's a carbon fiber Kevlar design. We have a little bit of Kevlar in the cockpit area, and it is capable of 200 knots at 18,000 foot. It has a parachute, glide ratio of 14:1, and best glide of 70 knots.
Wow, that's amazing. I didn't realize it had a parachute. That's actually pretty rare in a two-place aircraft.
Yes.
Yes, it is. So 200 knots, you got to love that. How many horse is that?
That's 160 horse on the 916.
160 horse making 200 knots at what, maybe 8 gallons?
8.5 to 9 at 18,000 foot.
All right, so down around 10, a little more, but still.
At 10,000 foot, you can easily see 180 knots at 8.5 gallons an hour.
8.5 gallons at 10,000 feet. That's great. So I also noticed it has a really nice panel in it. Go ahead and go through the avionics in this airplane.
Sure. So this aircraft has two G3X touchscreens with two ADARS units, and we have a Garmin 650. We have an audio panel, a secondary radio, and this one, that's about it on this one.
And talked about the autopilot. It's got a really nice autopilot.
Oh, yeah, the autopilot's fantastic. Garmin servos and a Garmin control unit, the GMC 507.
Wow, so that's the latest, greatest on avionics and autopilot. And so let's go to 10,000 feet. I mean, I think that's a little more common to stay off of oxygen and things. What kind of range can we expect with that?
While you're burning 8.5 gallons an hour, you're going to have 670 nautical miles with 45 minutes reserve.
Well, and that's pretty good distance for such a small airplane. I'll tell you what, it's absolutely beautiful, and the technology and the parachute. I wasn't expecting that, Kyle. That's you know, it's a little Cirrus kind of thing, you know.
Exactly, and it gives you peace of mind for nighttime flying.
Absolutely, I get it. You know, I'm a Mooney driver, and I try to stay out of the sky at night just for that reason. So, obviously, with all these bells and whistles, it's not an inexpensive aircraft.
It is an inexpensive aircraft for a new aircraft with a 2-year warranty, in my opinion. $430,000 will get you a top-of-the-line 916 with a great paint job, full IFR avionics, and another great feature about this aircraft is the 916 models are built to handle 1,650 pounds. So when you're full of fuel, you have anywhere from 500 to 520 pounds of useful load for passengers and baggage.
That's actually pretty good for a little two-seat aircraft. So I'm going to look at this thing. I tell you what, we're going to have to get a picture of this in the cockpit because it's absolutely beautiful in there. I'm just super impressed. Carbon fiber. I had one more question for you. So how much fuel does it hold?
37 gallons usable.
37 usable. And what kind of climb rate you get on this?
On the 916, we are seeing 2,700 feet per minute.
But you said you had like one available right now, but actually the waiting list on this is?
16 to 20 months right now.
So that's about Cirrus wait time.
Correct.
Right. So again, you're looking for a two-place, still really good useful load, incredible avionics. I mean, literally state-of-the-art avionics, which is normally in an aircraft like this, you know, they're experimental, they're kit built. So this is buy it and be done, yes. Right? And like, what's TBO on that particular engine?
2,000 hours.
It is 2,000, which is typical. So, well, thanks for taking some time to show it to us. I really appreciate that, Kyle. Any other comments?
Not at this time, but thank you for having me.
Well, yeah. It was good to do it. Beautiful airplane. Like I say, we're just riding around, and I just stop at beautiful airplanes like I haven't seen before, and this is one of them. I am Joel Hargis with the Florida Aviation Network at Sun and Fun 2024.